Hello everyone, this is Marashka from Heaven's Darkness, and I am playing Terraria. Now, I want to show you a little bit about my setup. Um, this is probably my biggest and proudest castle. I have MSN in the background, so forgive me. Um, yeah, you see that I have all the NPCs that you can get, and then I have my own little room where they can't get to, and it's a nice big old castle. Now, as far as inventory and items go, typically this is my exploration: flipper, horseshoe, cloud in a bottle, Hermes boots, shiny red balloon. And then I have the jungle armor on, but as my social armor, I use the molten armor because it lights up the way. Now, beyond that, you'll see that I have quite a full inventory, and I'm probably going to start selling some of this because it's nonsense. Okay. I need the sand. I know it sounds weird, but I need the black lens. Things you just don't know that you have until you see them. You'll see that I have a ton of items on this account. On this world, I should say. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to leave some of that. Okay, so here's the setup. Here's the items I have, okay? We have a big old molten pickaxe. Let me get down there. Okay, here we go. We get a running start. Now I have a elevator down here, so I'm actually on my way to it. So that way I can show you how some of these items work in real world use. Right here, elevator. Okay. So, first of all, I'll just hold still. The pickaxe actually lights. So does the ham axe, the molten ham axe. So these are my two, obviously, exploratory stuff. But, now, I have the orb of light, which makes it so you don't need torches anymore. You can hear those bastards coming. Okay, so I have the ivy whip, which is like a three-pronged grappling hook. It's really handy. I have the sand gun. Now, I spent quite a bit of gold to get a hold of the sand gun. And the reason is, it's a sand gun. It shoots literally sand. I love the thing. This is a good idea. And then you can come down here. We'll get something going on. Now this is higher end stuff that I have. This isn't something you're going to get when you first start playing the game. But see, I got a sand gun. Basically it shoots sand. And sand is overpowered in this game. It really does hurt people. There's a worm. There we go, I got him. Okay. I have the Blade of Grass, which isn't the best sword in the game, but I really like it because it's a blade of grass. Magic Mirror. It returns you to home. I keep it on my bart just in case I get into a little trouble. Now, my go-to spell, as you can tell, I'm wearing the jungle armor, so I have to have a go-to spell. It's called Demon Scythe. It's a rare drop from demons in the underworld. And that's what Demon Scythe does. It's pretty pimp. Okay, let me show you some of the other things that I use on a day-to-day basis, which is why they're in my inventory. Yeah. I know there are upgrades to some of these for those of you who are watching are like, well, why don't you have this? Well, it's because I don't. I just don't. I don't have it. So, Magic Missile, I know you probably can't see my mouse, but you can guide the Magic Missile to wherever you want it to go. So, like, for example... Okay. Thorn Chakra. It's a boomerang, except that it bounces. So you can have it bounce. It's really handy for, like, one... If you're getting, like, crazy attack, it works well. Okay, I got the Phoenix Blaster. It's a handgun. the Mario Fire Flower. Naturally. Star Fury. It only works up top. Only up top. But typically I use this to beat bosses because I have a near infinite mana source there. Okay. And then Vile Thorn. Goes through walls, hits people, it's good. Now I've PvP'd on this tune, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's pretty much my basic setup. I mean, obviously I have things that I change, and I keep torches on me, but really, this is pretty much it. I have a sticky glow stick, which is cool, but now as far as these, the Cloud in the Bottle lets you double jump. The shiny red balloons lets me jump as high as I do. Hermes boots are what make you run like I am now. And then the flipper lets you swim. Usually if I'm above land and I know I'm not going to be swimming, I'll switch out for the Cobalt Sword. But that's pretty much it. This is the first and probably only video of Terraria. The basic concept of the game is really quite simple. It's to build a base and then go and get magic items like you see that this tune has. I've obviously put a lot of work into that tune, this tune specifically, and she's probably my best geared tune. Beyond, I have a second account on my laptop, and I have a really well geared tank on that. Not enough magic. I don't play with it on that tune, but I definitely use it. Like there's a goldfish, and this world is really just one for this tune to play. You see the sand? You can tell I've been here. This tune's just one I kind of play around with. And the spawn point is way over here. It's kind of where I'm headed. I want to show you. But you start off with no gear, really. You get a pickaxe and you get a hammer, and you're expected to do it all on your own, and you gotta get it. And I mean, I've babied a couple tunes and stopped by and dropped some things off in a treasure chest, and you know, sent them luck and wished them well upon their journeys. But yeah, this is actually the spawn point. I have it set with torches for blood moons, so that way I can see what's coming. And since it's a kind of a longer open space, I'll actually get zombies in here, and I'll be able to see what's going on with them. That's why I kind of set it up like I did. And then obviously I have my breaking off point down there. But yeah, this is pretty much one of my castles on Terraria. Now I have another one. I'll go ahead and show you. I made it on that tune. I set up a server on this computer and I made it on that tune. So let me get in there. I'm sure it's probably all messed up because of the changes they did to ash and mud and all that. But basically, I had this like floating fire castle of doom. So let me see if I can... How bad they messed me up. Not bad, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Let me... Obsidian Skull prevents damage from fire blocks. You have to carry one with you. Yeah, see, and for whatever reason, the gun guy moved up here, but this is my fire castle. So it looks like a rocket ship, I'm aware. But, yeah. And I use this for goblin invasions, because as they're coming through, they'll spawn up here, drop down in the lava, and die, and then their shit they drop will fall up here. So I can actually, like, I can set it up so they keep coming and they just keep dropping shit, and I use the lava to kill them. I've done it a couple times. It's pretty effective. On this world, on the other, I was trying to cultivate some jungle, and on this world, I was trying to do the same. as you can tell, you got different music from the jungle, because this is legitimately a jungle down here. I wanted it close because at the time I was farming for different items. And so this is my little jungle subset here. It's with the changes they've made to jungles and stuff, it's pretty worthless to have one this close to the surface. If you're not in the stone layer, you're not getting any of the mobs that you need to spawn to do the stuff you need to do. So it's fruitless to have a jungle this low. On my other account, my other world that I have to create a server to go to because I made so many, I have like a really good jungle going on. Now, as you can see there, I have mushroom grass. Just enough. It's not like a mushroom farm. Let me go ahead and bring up the mushroom farm. It'll take me a second. As you can see, you're just sitting there looking at the world, as it were. I have like a ton. I really do. Okay. Multiplayer. Join. Coriander. Whenever you create a server on your computer that you're playing on, localhost is your generic gather on there. Okay. So here's my world. As you can see, I have it sand trapped for zombies. So if it's a zombie invasion, I can just go ahead and drop them and defend myself. Now, I put a lot more work into this world than I did the other, but not the castle. The castle on the other is like really good. I killed the guide with the voodoo doll, and he hasn't respawned. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. It's probably a glitch. Now, this is a mushroom farm here. Okay. This is how you're supposed to make them. Lines of mud at the ground layer, let them build, and then just get a whole bunch of mushrooms. So, and then over here is stupid slimes. Over here is this is my elaborate underground jungle that really does. Ooh, there's a jungle bat. That's weird. They usually don't spawn. Okay. Yeah, there's really no spawns up here, but it is in fact a jungle. And with the jungle, you have the spiny thorn things for whatever reason. That's pretty much it. I mean, you get to a point where in the game you've done everything you can, and the only item that I haven't acquired that I've really set my mind to getting is the rocket boots. But it's once you get to a point with the game, and this is the bad thing, is it's not fun unless you're playing with someone else. Like once you solo all this and you make your own little world and you've got everything just where you want it, without a friend to play with, it's pretty much you're done. You know, it's no fun. So I had a friend come over and we played Terraria, and there's Pinky, and we played Terraria, and we actually did a PvP battle, and he had a couple more tricks than I did at the time, but that has changed. Now I have all the tricks, and he has nothing. So if he's watching, I call you out, buddy. You're done. I like how the worm just was like, no, I'm done with that. Screw that. But, yeah, this is pretty much my world. Nothing to it but to do it. Oh, I can buy the... See, the familiar, all that stuff, it disguises you as what you look like beforehand. So... Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, well, take care, guys. Goodbye. I'm sorry this was boring, but like without someone else, it's pretty dull. Yeah. But okay, take care. I'm sorry this isn't a WoW video. There should probably be about 15 uploaded before this, because that's what I'm working on today. So, okay, take care, guys.